Oh, oh, oh my goodness. We're we're live. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I probably made the greatest mistake of my life just now, 10 seconds ago. But you know what? We're gonna roll with it anyways. Let me go ahead and just lower this music and get this shit out of here, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. What? Okay, I was about to say some loud as fuck is in the background. You hear that? Look at oh. Oh, all right. We need to get more people in here. More people in here before we burn this bridge and absolutely crash the fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been sitting on this one for a while, a long, long, while. Give me 1 second here. Let me just go ahead over to the Schmeatons and then we'll set this up real quick because I just wanted to go here real quick. Oh, oh. Let's turn off studio mode. Oh, oh yes. All right, this isn't it, but I just wanted to see the schizophrenic rant. I saw this hit my inbox yesterday. I didn't even know I was subscribed to Kinetic Co. Has this ever happened to you? How technology tapers time. That was not the original title, by the way.
Happened to you? You have a list of all the things you need to do when you get home from work. Arrive home equipped with a game plan, but
This is fucking
open
crazy
YouTube.
looking.
Just for one video, you tell yourself, oh look, Nick Dioreo's live. Okay, guess I shouldn't use that example. Oh look, Cope and Seeth is live. I guess I'll pop in for a little bit before I get to work. Before you know it, 3 hours have passed, it's 11 p.m. and surrounded by
What? What are you talking about? Who watches that? That has never happened to me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. Kyle, you might have some time management issues. I can say the same about Twitter, actually. Never mind.
unfinished tasks, you're left wondering how the couple minutes you intended to spend online
somehow took over your entire evening. Again, it feels like my perception of time has been completely fucked up by how inseparable technology is from our lives today.
Oh, I took the title for literal. Oh.
So, how did we get here? How did we go from having clear, structured days to
Right.
a lot of people seeming to resonate with this feeling that time is slipping away faster than ever? In this video, we'll discuss how technology is changing our—
I tell you, time does not go fast in the gym, bro. That shit be taking too long. I be sweating and hurting too much for that to only be 2 hours, bro. It should be hurting.
relationship with time, for the worse.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have this Nesquik strawberry milk thing, completely off topic. Hey, Bugs Bunny's on the front of it. That's sick. And I have coffee, and it's just curdling in my stomach. This is This is not weird. Did she snort a line before making this? Because I feel like she's talking really, really fast. I don't know. But what I do know is that my dog is going to keep barking. Like fucking crazy. Hey! Hey! Darlene! What is it? What is it? What is going on? What is happening? Is this it? Is this the thing? This is the thing? This is what's going down? This is it. This is that moment. This is the crash out moment. This is it. Okay. The mailman is here, ladies and gentlemen. It is over for him. Let me see if I can just like can I do I want to see if I can and then hit him with the and then and then I hit him with that. And then I hit him with the I'm actually about to crash the fuck out. Why are you not working? There we go. And then we can do this. And then I can just put it over here. And I can do that. And then I can do this. And then I log in for the first time. Is it gonna work? If this doesn't fucking work, come on. Come on. Tell me about how I'm wasting my time, Kel. Distract me.
Becoming YouTuber, I kind of
Kinetic Kel?
Kinetic Kel. Why, you know her?
It's
Oh, what a call out. What a call back.
a strange phenomenon, isn't it?
You don't read that book. I'm going to be real. All right. I'm in this world right now. This is Spinling's world, ladies and gentlemen. It is, I swear to fucking God, bro, this dog. I'm in a desert. I need a tree. We need to get trees. Let's get a tree. I spawned in at night. This is probably not very good. This is probably not smart. While we're here, speaking of Spinling, oh my fucking God, there's this. Go fuck yourself, bud. Go fuck yourself. I fucking died to this skeleton. I'm dropping DMs. It's over. Manitou ass bone looking motherfucker, bro. I swear to God, these stupid ass. I hate fucking skeletons, bro. These skeletons are fucking insane. Insanely strong for what? Oh, look at this. I wonder if they got the oh, nope, they don't got that mod. It's all good. All good.
This compulsion to be constantly engaged, but not that engaged at all. To seek out distraction at literally every turn. Shh.
What?
Do you hear that?
What?
It's
What?
silence.
What? I'm sorry.
I've recently become acutely aware of a restlessness that creeps in whenever I find myself without something to occupy my mind. Like, without the comforting hum of a YouTube video or the distraction of a scrolling feed, I'm left alone with just the silence, and with it, an unsettling awareness of my own unproductivity, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe you get a fucking job. How about that? You know what you could do? Go to the gym. You know what you know what I like to do? You know what I like to do on Wednesday nights, Kel? I like to go play hockey. You know what else I like to do? I actually like to go walking. You know, whenever I get, you know, sick of my own thoughts, I kind of just go outside. You know, there's a bunch of things that we can do. Oh, Small PP. Small PP has done it. Small PP has become the first member of the fucking... The first member of the stream goes to Small PP.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to break this desk today. 07's in chat. And for every donation we get, I'm going to punch my microphone. For every membership we get, I'm going to slam my desk. Oh, dude, I think I just hurt my hand. I hurt my hand. Dude, how am I going to play Minecraft and crash out to random videos online? We got a Peepaw stream coming up. Peepaw is talking about Content Cop. We got Willie Max Content Cop coming up too. I'm about to crash out over that. There's a hair in my mouth. That's fucking... That was my hair. Oh, all right.
I don't know if that's exactly the word I'm looking for, but
Exactly the word I'm looking for.
every
Yeah,
autoplay
exactly the word you're
video,
looking for. Yeah, yeah.
This
Whoa! Whoa! We got 5 gifted! 5 motherfucking gifted in the chat! Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. I just dropped my... Oh, I broke my PlayStation controller fell. It's over. Oh no. Oh, this is about to be the most intense... Oh no, that notification sound is not going to go away. It's not going to go away. It's going to keep playing now. Oh, dude, I love hearing Burns' voice. I love when Burns soys out so much because he just doesn't understand. The speaking of bridge burning, burn the world. Oh, holy shit. It's time. All right. We can all see the Kel video. Everybody got one except Leanna Taylor. That's good. That's good. That means the world is working in unison here. Let me see what else we got. We got this ain't my content cop by Peepaw. That's funny. That's very funny. Pokimane. Actually, you know what? Let's look at this. Look at this bitch Pokey, bro. Hold on. Look at what this neurodivergent bitch, stupid idiot Pokimane.
Right? It's getting there, right? You already have one. Another one.
What's going on?
The wealth disparity is getting bad.
The wage gap, I hate that shit.
Yeah, the wage gap, bro. The wage gap, I hate that shit, bro.
Wage gap is like between men and women. Men and women, we love each other.
Facts.
And we hate the rich. Anyways.
Oh, you are the rich. You are literally the 1%. You are stupid as fuck. Oh my god.
Too much.
Aren't you the rich?
No. Like the ultra rich. The ultra giga rich. The unnecessary.
All right, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And you're gonna soy cop on your timeline. Get the fuck out of here, you idiot.
powerful hit of dopamine, but always at a cost.
At a
I know
cost.
I'm just reinforcing a
I love how this video is coming from the girl who kissed the guy on the fish tank live thing. Yes, I will take my moral superiority from this and I will make it my entire personality. Pokimane is insanely retarded, bro. Pokimane is actually the rich that we talk about. Like, what the fuck? Pokimane is actually the rich that we talk about. She has no idea that you got so rich you've lost the plot, bro. It's insane how neurodivergent you could be. A lot of rich people are this way too. A lot of rich people in politics get this way too. They just absolutely lose touch to their feet in reality. They have no idea what they're talking about anymore. They have no idea who they're supposed to be mad at anymore. They have no idea that we're all not mad at the billionaires. We're all not mad at the billionaires. We're all mad at the 1% who are the millionaires and billionaires collectively. There is no disparity between the two, between the average what am I trying to say? Between the whoa, what is that? How do I zoom in? What is zoom again? Somebody, this mod makes no sense. Absolutely idiotomic. You are literally the 1%. The rest of us who have a collective salary of maybe like 300,000, maybe two of us could have like a collective salary of 300,000. That, you know what? If you have a salary over 6 figures, you're doing pretty well in life, right? That's like maybe not an average salary, but it's around what a lot of, people I know. I don't want to. Okay, that sounds super condescending, but you're doing pretty good. You're middle class or whatever's left of middle class, right? Everyone else pretty much makes less than that too. So you take that over $1 million over a year. Come on. You make thousands of dollars a month. You absolutely lost touch to reality. It's absolutely insane. Is this the Spindling SMP, the official? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Come on in, Soul Skibbity. You could be a part of this giant crash out stream if you want. We could scoop it up. We could Steve it up. You know what I'm saying? Chicken jockey all the way to the bank. Thank you for the 5 gift. Well, thank you for the 5 gifted. Sorry, every time I make mention of that, I gotta scream it into the microphone.
a cycle in which the present can never entirely satisfy me.
Which is terrifying. It's the most blatant form of voluntary disassociation that I've ever experienced.
Do not
According
look.
to an article on neurology,
Do not look directly at me when you're speaking to me, ho.
titled Dopamine and Social Media, the Neuroscience Behind Digital Addiction, quote, each time you check your phone and see a new notification, your brain releases a small
The most average B-roll of LA. Everyone just looks depressed.
burst of dopamine, reinforcing the behavior and encouraging
I'm
you to check
nitpicking. I'm
again soon.
nitpicking.
This creates a short-term dopamine feedback loop, which shapes our behavior and decision-making, where the act of checking technology becomes a self-reinforcing cycle. It begins with the anticipation of a potential reward, which causes a slight increase in dopamine levels. When you engage with technology and receive that reward,
You fucking smoke cigarettes? You disgust me. You are abhorrent. You are gross. Anyone who smokes cigarettes is disgusting. Should be hung. I don't care. There's no exceptions. Smoking cigarettes is bad. Smoking cigarettes is disgusting. Smoking cigarettes, it makes your teeth yellow. Ugh, and it makes your fingernails yellow. It's disgusting. And it'll make your... My axe just broke. Why does it split like this? I'm going for some kind of world record here on the spindling SMP. Let's do our part. Let's do our part here. Oh, dumbass. You can't plant that there. It will not grow. All right.
dopamine levels spike, creating a sense of pleasure and satisfaction. This positive experience reinforces the behavior, making you more likely to do the same thing again in the future.
I'm making a treehouse.
Over time, this cycle can become deeply ingrained, leading to habitual and even compulsive social media use. Okay, so we're hooked. How does that alter our perception of time? There was an article posted to a website called Science Alert in 2015 that has an interview with psychologist Ivy McLaughlin from James Cook University. He found that our constant use of technology is making our brains more efficient at processing information, which tricks us into thinking time is passing faster than it really is. McLaughlin's research compared individuals who are frequently online with those who rarely use technology.
Kinetic Hell, calm
that
down.
Users consistently overestimated how much time had passed.
Oh no, she got her first hit of meth. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. She got her first hit of meth, and now she's off the deep end. It's over. It's over. We thought we won. We did not. Kinetic Hell is always 8 steps ahead.
In this article, McLaughlin is quoted as saying,
all right,
quote,
I got moss.
"What I'm arguing is there's a genuine, quantifiable, cognitive basis for this advice, rather than it simply being about taking a step back. It's a scientific reason to stop and smell the roses." Which is important, and feels like it should be fairly obvious, right? If technology is robbing us of our time, or perceived time, it's time to detach ourselves from its parasitic claws, which should be easy enough, right? Unfortunately, not. Hi, I'm Kel. I'm an addict, and you just might be as well. Listen, it's not entirely that you're just an unmotivated piece of shit with no discipline. This cycle that
I'm an
a lot
addict,
of us seem
bro.
to get caught in is a direct result of us reinforcing those neural pathways by indulging in the desensitization that technology provides, making it chemically, fundamentally harder to keep time management related promises to yourself. Literally the same neural pathways affected by alcoholics like me, so it's some serious shit.
Alcoholics.
This obligatory separation from distraction that has to happen in order for you to reclaim your time, your creativity. It's fundamentally not going to be easy because that compulsion to drown out your thoughts with technology is a genuine, observable addiction. But the more we indulge in these distractions, the further we detach from the present, making it increasingly harder to connect with our own thoughts. It's no longer just about passing time. It's about how we pass that time, and I'm gradually coming to terms with how limited of a resource it really is.
You still can't sprint. I still cannot sprint.
Did whatever YouTube video you decide to subject yourself to temporarily alleviate that antsiness or whatever it is that you may find in quiet?
Actually, I still want to beat the fuck out of you.
Well, that Band-Aid is not your friend. It's not mine either.
That Band-Aid is a thief, robbing us of exploring the full capabilities of our creativity and our minds, but our brains are so fried that every day we eagerly run back to that same thief and hand over only things that...
Holy fucking shit. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I cannot do. I can't. I'm baffled. I'm taken aback. Why is it? Somebody needs to give Kadetta Kell a hug, bro. This is not okay, bro. She not okay. All right, fuck this.
video, a lot
Hello.
has changed. We have a court document from Pixie's legal team alleging that he was deleting evidence, specifically messages with multiple women who have claimed that he shared sex videos with them without the participants' consent. So he wasn't just sharing videos with Rose, he was sending it to other women who then told Pixie. I had a conversation with Anna who claims Destiny sent her videos of girls that she'd never seen before.
So I've
Holy
been sent
shit.
videos. I have no way of knowing if they were consensually, like, recorded or sent.
In my last video, I made clear that if Destiny wanted to be taken seriously again, he'd have to own up to what he did. He's always preaching about accountability. But now when it's his time to finally own up, he doesn't. Instead, he tells me he's going to drop the manifesto to end all manifestos. I was not very confident as the evidence against him was already damning. He literally admitted fault. Aaron tells Destiny, you distributed it non-consensually. And Destiny replies, yeah, I know. I have damaged her severely. He tells Pixie, I'm so sorry, there's literally zero excuse. But he tries to recontextualize this in our interview.
When I sent that message to Pixie, and I was like, I feel fucking horrible. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I've psychologically damaged you. You're like, this is horrible, whatever. I do feel horrible. It has nothing to do with whether or not I consented to send the video. I just feel horrible that something that I was involved in ended up leaking publicly. Like, even if she would have said, like, even if that wouldn't have been sent to anybody, if somebody would have, like, hacked my Google Drive, I would have said the exact same thing.
So was his manifesto good? Well, it seems to have persuaded much of his own community, with many of the top
Very
comments
weird.
praising him. However, when you get down to the meat of the argument he's making, it doesn't change anything. I confront him about doxing, pedo allegations, as well as converse with people from his past. This is the Destiny manifesto. Where there's DMs about you saying like, hey, I wish this person, has this person been doxed yet?
Yeah, for Anna, that's bullshit. For just like Queeman, I'd kill him if I could. I'd choke the fucking house and do it. Bro, I swear to God, if I quit streaming, I'm gonna fucking go on an assassination mission, okay? These people are gonna start disappearing one at a time, okay?
That's why this video was sponsored by Aura. And
No!
a topic where people's personal
No,
information
shameless
is
plug!
being maliciously shared in Solo.
Solo messaged me sometime in the morning and said that he was unhappy with how the coverage of the leaks had been so far. He felt as though people weren't giving it enough attention, so he was going to leak more from my logs with Rose if I didn't allow him to come on my stream and speak with me.
Haha.
I don't exactly remember what the message to me was, as I just woke
I'm in the same corner as Destiny. There's only 4 to pick, ladies and gentlemen, but I chose the one Destiny uses.
up, read it, and then responded briefly before going back to sleep. The next time I checked my messages with him, everything had been deleted.
Luckily, I have the messages. The messages are solo demanding Destiny talk to him on stream, or else he's going to leak all the DMs and videos he shared with Rose.
No
He also
way.
threatens to release Rose's real age, saying, you were negligent in verifying her age even after you joked about her looking so young that you would need her ID to make sure she was really even 18. The only other time I heard this allegation of Rose being potentially underage is when I interviewed Kelly Jean.
So he tweeted like a bit over a week ago that the Rose girl was an OnlyFans girl. She's not. She never had an OnlyFans. She was never on any platform that could have verified her identity.
Why is she known as like a Fansly OnlyFans e-girl?
She sold nudes via Twitter. So it's not that we're trying to say Destiny's a pedophile. It's that we're saying Destiny is reckless.
I'm gonna be real, she does end up doing that. It's very much what she would imply. She'd list all this evidence for why Destiny should have been suspicious that she was underage.
Also, didn't bother to check someone's like age, right? It's like a
Why didn't you just tell him your age, you fucking dumbass?
Should she claim she was underage?
She said she was 19 to him. That is true. But she also said
Okay, how is that an own on Destiny? That is so fucking stupid. Well, she said she was 19. Okay, what am I supposed to do on the internet, guys? Are we supposed to just, all right, yeah, show me your ID. Show me. That's so fucking gay. Guys, just stop gooning online. It's actually, you know what? Get worse. Get fucking worse.
or 18 or 19. I think she said in messages she was 18 and then turned 19 is most likely the case. She was also saying, she was saying to Destiny, I can't come see you because my parents won't let me. So there was like a lot of like, within these messages, sort of tone indicators that this is a very young person. So when someone says OnlyFans, they're spreading a piece of misinformation in his benefit. Because if she did do OnlyFans, he could say, well, this website, which is known for verifying people's identity and age, says she's 19. Therefore, it's reasonable to think that she's 19. In this case,
I personally feel like that
right?
is too convoluted of an argument. And if she lied about her age, I'm probably not going to hold him accountable
Yeah, you can't.
unless I see evidence that is very obvious that she's lying, or he asked for ID or some shit and she's going no.
So he does do that. He
okay.
kind of he makes a message saying,
Is that
do
in
you
the
have
leak
I'll have yes, I'll have to find the exact quotation of what when he mentions identity.
Kelly never proves this. She links me to the hacker telling Destiny she was underage, and Destiny replies saying she told him she was of age selling not safe for work material.
When we started talking, she told me she was of age. The solo guy on Kiwi Farms says as much. I don't think she's underage. I don't think she was ever underage. Well, I mean, except for when she was underage, but before I talked to her.
When navigating Kiwi Farms, the hacker himself would clarify in a later post, to Rose's knowledge, Destiny did not know her real age. And even
So
if
their
she did,
evidence,
did not make it known to
their entire evidence that she was underage is based solely on a hacker? Come on, people. Come on.
her. I don't believe Destiny is a pedophile. Now, apparently there are DMs jokingly asking for ID, commenting on how young she looks.
If I go to a club and I f someone underage, it doesn't matter that I asked for their age. If they turn out to be younger, you're still gonna get prosecuted the same way. It's like
Not
the onus
necessarily.
is on you. You can use that as a defense only to a point, especially if there are other reasons to believe this person could be underage, as there is in this case. Or at least you are not sure. No, I don't think we can confirm their identity. So Rose's boyfriend says she was 17 at the time, and I don't know if she says she was 18 or 19 at the time of sending things. I'd have to check.
I get what you're getting at. I need more before I'm comfortable going that far.
Yeah.
Kelly wasn't able to ever find me this message, so I asked Destiny about it. Did she ever engage with you or like show you like a site where maybe it did check for age verification at any point?
I'm trying to think of how much
like at some point
no, well, the answer is yes. So like she was like an active user of I think Tinder to find hookups and shit. And Tinder does is an
age
18 or older
verification
app.
stuff.
And Destiny sent me messages he had with Rose and her talking about
What the
using
fuck
Tinder.
are
I
you?
haven't used Tinder in like 8 years, so I don't know. Google says it verifies age. There needs to be more tangible evidence. Right now, the worst case scenario is that she might have lied to him. And that's the end of the good news for Destiny. Like, yes, congrats, you're not a pedophile, but the few extra wins he racks up during his manifesto are just so insignificant. You know, yes, Pixie did ask for a comical amount of money.
Her first demand letter to me was for a total apology, and then at least $15 million in
What?
compensation.
No way. Is that real? Go fuck
Yes,
yourself.
people weaponizing your news
Go
against
fuck
you
yourself,
is wrong.
zombie.
Was now in an impossible position. A revenge point of me was still being blasted across the internet, with family members, including my 13-year-old son, being spammed with explicit videos of me, sometimes even by popular social media personalities like Just a Minx. I guess it's because I'm a guy at school. I'm trying to get better, but the image of Destiny sucking that cock is ruining it. Based. And then this is just her casually, you know, replying to tweets of mine. You know, it's good. Getting some good Twitter engagement here. Not that anybody gives a fuck because she's a girl and I'm a guy, but you know, it's all good.
Sue her. Sue all of them. Hold them accountable. But why would this make me view the Pixie situation any differently? What you're complaining about is what Pixie and everyone else you shared videos of has to go through now too. You chose to share videos of yourself with an e-girl. They didn't. You made that decision for them. He acts like this is a risk everybody signed up for, which is not true.
For people who are extremely concerned with their privacy or material possibly leaking, I generally just recommend that we don't record anything at all, as there's always some risk that stuff can leak.
What he's
Right,
not
right, of
acknowledging
course.
is the risk was him. I'm seeing Destiny in his DGG chat saying he's not going to sue the hacker anymore. I'm probably not going to push it any farther since it's just bad publicity for me now. And Pixie is forcing us both to waste tens of thousands of dollars fighting each other now. Lol W. So I'm supposed to care about the sob story with Minx and Kiwi Farms hosting his nudes when he doesn't even want to pursue the culprits anymore.
It's incredibly bizarre how many people are fixated on insisting that I'm not a victim in this when I was the primary target of the entire revenge porn posting. While other people were undeniably harmed by these leaks, they were seen as collateral damage to the publisher of the material and the website providing hosting for it in the goal to attack me, whether it was through reputation, monetary harm, or just some other form of sadistic
I
humiliation.
need sheep,
You were
bro.
the primary target, but the collateral damage is because of you. Destiny never acknowledges this. He has the money to do it all. He's mad at Pixie though because in her story, he's not the victim. He's the bad guy. Now Pixie took him to court, and part of when you do that is you don't get an instant public-facing apology. I understand that, but instead of staying quiet, Destiny Destiny claims he had implied consent because Pixie sent a video of herself with another guy before.
With that out of the way, conversations guessing as to whether or not any of the leaked material was consensually shared was a hot topic of discussion following the initial leaks. Pixie would send messages to people to tell them that she had never sent videos of other people to me before, and she portrayed herself in her Substack as though I was the first person to ever suggest this to her, and I was the first person she ever recorded material with. I know that she's messaged people with stuff like this.
To me, her lying about the nature of their sexting would only make her a hypocrite. It doesn't make sharing other people's nudes without their consent okay. He doesn't even know if she didn't have consent.
Pixie was comfortable sending me videos of her and other identifiable men, with them even having saved the videos on their own phones. I took videos of some guy, I can send you later if you're interested. Sure, I'll send them to you when I get them. At no point in any of these conversations did Pixie ever mention having explicit consent from any of these other men to share these videos with me. I have no way of contacting them today to find out if she did. All this to say, consent was being reasonably understood by both sides of this situation.
What do you mean? How? He's assuming that she didn't have permission from—
How is it? You can't assume both things. Oh my God. I just thought, you know, since the first time it was okay, I could just do it on my own. What is that reasonable clause of deniability? What is that called? What is that? He's trying to play it off like that. That's some weirdo shit.
This guy when he has no reason to believe that. And in what world does this give him consent to share her nudes? This makes no sense.
Yeah, there we
this
go.
was the manifestos to end all manifestos. And it's literally debunked by his own logic in our interview. One of the leaks on Kiwi Farms was a blowjob recording that happened with a guy he met on Grindr. And the recording allegedly starts before he walks into the guy's apartment. And if you read the DM of Destiny sharing the video to Rose, he says, "This is just the end. Again, audio scuffed because my phone was in my pocket," implying that the video was secretly recorded. Here is Destiny's defense.
Well, why would he have it in his pocket and not record the thing with the video? It must be because he's not letting the person know. He's secretly recording them.
Yeah, sure. So here, okay, so let me preface this by saying the only reason that recording that you're talking about is leaked is because I think all the girls that started messaging afterwards were like, oh my God, this might be non-consensual, blah, blah, blah. I think that group of people started leaking shit to Kiwi Farms of hookups that nobody is alleging anything wrong has happened. So it's very fucking annoying. And that what you're talking about, like literally audio, that entire thing is now just public for no reason. So that is revenge porn of me posted that everybody's just spreading because it's fucking epic and hilarious, okay?
That makes sense to me. If the guy involved isn't claiming wrongdoing at this point, who cares? It's irrelevant.
That being said, generally with guys on Grindr, there are guys that I've spoken with and some people are like, hey, are you happy or are you comfortable recording stuff? Do you want to do video? Most guys aren't comfortable with video. A couple have been, obviously, hence my fucking leaks. Some guys are like, okay, cool. You know, like audio is fine. I don't care as long as you can't identify it. That's why I don't even know how many of my things have been fucking leaked at this point, but like it's pretty obvious the guy can like see my phone or he said like, oh, yeah, whatever. I think for that particular one, now I think this recording was like 5 years or 4 years ago, so I don't fucking remember. But for this particular guy, he had said, listen, if you want to record audio, that's fine, but like don't pull your phone out. I don't want to see it. I'm like really paranoid about my face getting recorded. And I'm like, okay, I'll just probably start it before I come to the apartment or whatever. He's like, that's fine. Just like don't pull your phone out because that would like it's like he's just like paranoid about like me recording his face. I was like, okay, that was the hookup story for that dude. But it's really gay to talk about this because, well, one, is actually gay, but then two, also, nobody's alleging like any wrongdoing for any of these hookups. So it's like really weird that because other people are literally leaking and spreading revenge porn to me, and then they're having me like describe like this fucking hookup works, so I know it's consensual. Like nobody's even making an allegation of this. Like I don't know if this is gonna turn into like every single like I don't know if people are gonna start leaking every single video I've ever recorded, and they're like, I need you to explain to me like what was the nature of blah blah. It's like nobody's even making an allegation about this. Why the fuck are you talking about all my hookups? It's cringe and gross and weird, but that's my. Yeah, I mean that's for that. Yeah.
If he's not complaining about it, then how do we know?
Nobody else. Yeah. Nobody. Yeah. Started, yes.
But that same logic entirely.
I got onion.
Implied consent defense for Pixie because that guy's not out here complaining. In fact, Pixie claims she had consent from him, actual consent to send those videos. She writes, "This is false. This guy was my ex who consented to sharing. I was not recording random one-night stands." I'll be real, the DMs she links don't really prove anything, but then a guy named Tom asks, "The question is whether or not you had consent to share the videos." She clarifies, "I had consent. I believe the courts will exonerate me." So Destiny's entire defense of calling Pixie a hypocrite is debunked by his own logic. It comes off as incredibly desperate. She says, "Destiny, you are now using intimate details of my life against me. I need you to stop. You've already shared some of my most intimate moments for the world to see. Why are you forcing me to share more?" Another defense Destiny alludes to in his response is that he was part of the scandalous videos, therefore that makes it okay to share. In a way, Pixie is kind of like the perfect victim.
It seems like she shared nudes with you. You shared them with a third party. That party got hacked. It all leaks.
And wait, I want to
Pixie
clarify a couple
is
things. Hold on,
a
just real
victim
quick.
of that.
I never sent nudes that somebody sent me to somebody else. I've never done that before. It's really weird. I've only ever sent videos that I'm in. Now, sometimes those videos are with other people, but like in terms of me sending anything to another person, it's like it's because I'm in it, not because somebody else is in it. Just to be super clear on that. To some people, that doesn't matter. For other people, that's like a really big point because when that post was written for Pixie, it was written like he wanted to show my body off and blah blah blah. That's not true at all. She's not even naked in that video.
That doesn't make any difference to me. He violated the person's trust.
Yeah,
in
you still
sharing an
violated
intimate
the
video in
trust,
first
bro.
place. Him being part of it or not changes nothing. It seems like the only reason he would bring this up is if he felt like there was some sort of legal distinction.
I talk about anything that's related, like
I'm
specifically
going
to
to
any
ask
of
the
the
question,
like causes of action.
and then you
Yeah, go.
say if it can be allowed in the video or not. Because if not, I'm not trying to fuck anybody. Okay?
Oh.
You very much clarified you're part of these videos too. Guess what I'm wondering is, does that make a legal distinction? Is that why you clarified that?
There's two parts that are really important that I'm okay comfortable talking about. So for one part of legal distinction here, and this is annoying because it applies legally and it applies morally, I think, and I guess it applies to the PR angle too. Like I have never ever in my life like tried to like shit on somebody by like sharing like a revenge porn thing of them.
You're talking about like the maliciousness of it, right?
Yeah, because some people are saying like, "Oh, I was trying to like humiliate, like I'm trying to humiliate." Like, no, I've never in my life have I done that. I would never do it. Well, I mean, there was 14 years ago with the one blue tea girl. That was shitty behavior of me for sure.
Blue T was somebody that Destiny sexted and then shared their nudes with his buddies, at least according to Ryan Beard's video, an old forum post I could find online.
Just thought it would be funny to share this woman's private nudes with his friends and joke about how f***ing hideous her face is compared to her beautiful body. And he also insulted her because he thought she looked like Shrek. So he shared a woman's private nudes without consent for the purpose of
God
degrading
damn.
her. In response,
Actually,
Blue
we
T
already knew
hacked
this.
Destiny's Twitter and tweeted out pictures
Bro, we
of
already knew this.
Fancy because you guys would probably think I'm a fucking abuser too. Guaranteed. Because you better fucking believe I had to fucking choke her out a few fucking times. That shit got crazy. Hell yeah, it did. And I guarantee you that everybody here would probably think I'm a fucking crazy physical abuser too. Sure.
And I'm like, I'm joking when I say this shit. Or people will say like, "Oh, Destiny's happy that his best friend committed suicide when he was 20 because he jokes about it." It's like I do joke about it. I joke about a lot of crazy shit. I joke about Rex will kill himself. It was also sad about this. So me and Hannah had been chatting maybe for on and off for like a year. Had never been sexual ever, not even remotely sexual and anything ever. And then as of like, you have the dates on the messages. Was it like 2 months ago or 3 months ago?
It was, yeah.
I think she makes a joke with about Merc. Oh, and she deleted all those messages. Very f***ing clever. But she makes a joke about Merc and she's like, "Oh my god, I just saw you with that crazy girl Merc arguing with her." And then she's like, "Just so you know, I would never ever out any of your advances, LOL." And so when I see a message like that, I'm like, "Oh, that's a green light to flirt, I guess." And then I think our next conversation starts getting more flirty. And then she makes a reference to something about like videos or like, or something sexual or whatever. And I think I make the joke and I'm like, "Hey, listen, if you're looking for videos of me, they're still up on Kiwi Farms, LOL," which is true. But like, that was the extent of my message.
I can't prove anybody right or wrong here because they both deleted messages. And to be fair to him, he didn't send anything. But if she said yes to the offer, would he have? That's
So
up to
she
you to
deleted
decide.
messages
Would never-
too?
I don't
Fucking
wanna,
idiot.
I'm not going to drag
Probably condemned
any of
herself.
these people, okay? But I will say, like, I don't want to do any. I'm not going to do any of this, okay? But like, there are so many girls that send me messages. I'm not even sure who, but like, there's so many girls that send me messages like this when everything was leaking, okay?
Hold on. You just sent me something. Let me take a look. Would find the leaked videos if I'm sure if I looked, for science. Damn, so you're still getting fucking hit up. Even
Yes,
after
every
you've
time
been
something
labeled
happens,
an
yes.
abusive piece of shit, they're still trying to
Yes.
get
Yeah, but I'm just saying, just to give more context, like the environment is like everybody back here, not everybody, but like there's a lot of corny people. They say shit like this, whatever. It's whatever to me. But like if a message of mine got leaked like that, or I guess like that Hannah girl tried to, and it even showed up in Pixie's complaint. He's still offering women. It's like, no, bro, people are hitting me up and they're like flirting with me or whatever. And I'm like, "Hey, listen, my shit's on Kiwi Farms, LOL." Like that's not like a sincere offer to send anything, and like my still publicly hosted. So what the fuck do you want me to say? Like, yeah, but it's retarded. Like people take it way too seriously. Like, well, just as a quick example for that Hannah girl, right? This is a person I talked to for a year, no problems whatsoever. After she sends me that message, I find out like 2 days later she's also in Jessica's server, and then she starts spamming my DMs with her into that server, like after deleting some of hers, and I'm like, what the fuck? Am I getting like set up by these like random women that I've never had a problem with in my entire life?
Now, I don't know why any woman would trust Destiny enough to try and hook up with them still after all this, but that is happening. Now, Destiny deleting DMs is interesting because Pixie's legal team is
fucking stupid. They're psychotic.
Cover up evidence. On January 21st, 2025, aware of the impending lawsuit and potential criminal investigation, Bonal starts destroying evidence, including deleting messages between him and the plaintiff. Is this something you have done to try and hide or cover up anything?
What can I say publicly about this? This is what I'll say, okay? I have a right to delete any message that I want, ever, okay? Number one. Number two, if somebody wants to talk about records for a court case, so for instance, typically when you file a civil suit against somebody, you'll send them like a request for a preservation of evidence. That doesn't mean I can't delete my message on Discord. It just means that I need to make a backup or an archive of anything that I've deleted on Discord that's not available to other people, to make sure I have my own records there so that I can send that if a request is made in Discovery. I have complied 100% with any preservation of evidence request that's been made to me, 100%. So
did Sunday's video provoke you into deleting more messages?
It was either that or before. Yeah, when people started to like paste like shit for me around, I started. No, actually, it was I think in December. I think I started running a redact across my whole fucking account. It took like a month or whatever to finish, but I like basically every message I sent before January 1st, I wiped from every fucking message because I was like, I don't know. Because my main concern, it wasn't actually even related to like Pixie or anything else, but my main concern was one thing that I didn't think about, that I have to think about, when people interpreted this, I guess if you want, this could be on the record, I don't care. No, like this could be on the record.
Everything you said so far regarding this, I'm assuming is on the record. Right.
Okay. When I sent that message to Pixie and I was like, I feel horrible. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I've psychologically damaged you. You're like, this is horrible, whatever. I do feel horrible. It has nothing to do with whether or not I consented to send the video. I just feel horrible that something that I was involved in ended up leaking publicly.
So he's saying he preserved the deleted DMs for the court case only, but he's also recontextualizing DMs of him admitting fault. If you remember, Destiny replied to Nick, I didn't admit to anything. Nick would reply with DMs of Destiny saying, yeah, I know, I have damaged her severely, seemingly acknowledging that he's the one responsible. He's now saying that this is not the case.
Like, even if she would have said, like, even if that wouldn't have been sent to anybody, if somebody would have, like, hacked my Google Drive, I would have said the exact same thing. Holy I feel so horrible. I'm so sorry. This is like terrible. Like, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve this at all. Like, this is really bad. I'm so sorry. Like, it has nothing to do with whether or not I get sent consensually. It just has to do with the fact that because of like whatever my actions or whatever, like at some point, like shit got leaked. That being said, go ahead. Well, I was gonna say that being said, one thing that I just, and maybe it's just me being stupid, but one thing I never considered before was, regardless of if I'm vetting people appropriately or not for sending material, I never considered what if somebody else gets on somebody else's account. So after stuff started leaking like in November or like I think in early December, I started to run a redact on everything because now I'm thinking, well, fuck, what if like a boyfriend, a sister, a father, what if somebody dies and like a friend gets a hold of their account and they log in and they see a bunch of explicit material? I'm just gonna fucking wipe all my combos and everything because I don't want to risk like other people's shit leaking or my shit leaking as a result of that.
Did you delete anything in an attempt to hide stuff for the court case?
No, I have digital copies of everything. Like Redact literally has an archive thing, and Discord allows you to archive all of your copies.
Bro's got stacks, bro. He's ready. He's ready.
Did I feel like I've asked this before, but if you can't be on the record, fair enough too.
Sure.
But I just want to reiterate since we brought it up again. Did Pixie ever know you were sharing stuff with Rose? That involved it's both of you, I understand, but that involved her as well.
For claims that are like, these are like the hyper-specific claims that this court case is going to deal with, I can't, on advice of counsel, I can't talk about those things in particular.
Okay, fair enough then.
I will say that when we recorded stuff, I was either married to or I was engaged with Melina at the time. And so, I mean, at the very least, like, that's one person that I'd be sharing stuff with that she would know, obviously, right? But
what is he on about? He's already said it. He's taking responsibility without taking responsibility. It's hilarious. If you're still defending Destiny over this Pixie stuff, why?
Like, this is really bad. I'm so sorry. Like, it has nothing to do with whether or not I get sent consensually. It just has to do with the fact that because of, like, whatever my actions or whatever, like at some point, like shit got leaked.
I find it absurd that he's apologizing not for sharing the videos non-consensually, but for the hacker leaking them. Bro, the girls didn't want him shared in the first place. I can't get into it in the interview because he wanted all of that off the record. But it all comes back to this implied consent argument, which we've already determined is ridiculous. Now, I don't know what the result of their court case will be. If what he did was illegal, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know. But I do know that what he did was wrong, and that should be obvious to everyone.
I don't wanna set the
world on fire. Hey.
The biggest video to come out on Destiny was the content
Oh,
made by
fuck.
Ryan Beard, and I wanted to touch on the pattern of abuse he builds up in it. At some point, if you date enough girls that are crazy, at some point do you feel like you are the only consistent factor there?
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, there's a lot of things about my life that's like super atypical.
I fucking
that
die.
would draw
I'm
those types of
insane.
people and would induce that type of behavior as well.
Huge crash out if I die.
The issue with the video, like Ryan.
No!
Beard's, it's Ryan Beard, right?
Have you watched it before we comment on it?
And I thought about, yeah, I watched it because I thought about like, do I want to do like a long-term response and go through like every single claim? The problem is that like one, you're working with a full like 15 years of me having one of the most public lives on the internet. So basically anything I've been involved in is going to be out there for better or for worse, sometimes in the worst light possible. That being said, like, I mean, there are things that I've done that are just like legitimately bad. Like I shouldn't have done them. Like the Mia Rose stuff, that was bad. Like I admit that.
The Mia Rose drama was in 2011. Destiny got drunk on stream and sexually assaulted Mia.
If I was a real friend, I would make you. Okay. Okay. Go. Go. Oh my god.
Listen, I'm gonna apologize.
Yeah,
to you.
say
This is
sorry.
So much
Get the
too much.
But like there was a time when I got like, it was probably one of the people say I'm like making justifications, but I'm not. Like it was bad. But I got like super wasted for like the first time in my life on a stream. I think when I was like 22. And I was like grabbing me Rose's boobs when we were streaming or whatever. We were doing a vacation thing in like Utah. It was bad, but I mean, like I've talked to her since. Like I've apologized. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. It's always like strange to me when people like Ryan will make videos and say like he needs to take accountability, and it's like this happened 13 years ago. Like I've apologized. I don't know what else you want me to say. It's not like I don't think it's good behavior. Like obviously it was bad. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that.
And Mia as recently as 2022 has corroborated this, saying, at the end of the day, he assaulted me, he apologized, and we left it alone. And the point of Ryan doing this was to show that Destiny is always treating women poorly. His best
Look at
example
that goddamn
he brought up
creeper.
was Anne of
Look at this fucking creeper. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. No. No. No, leave me alone, please. Oh my god, we gotta lock in, guys. Guys, we have to lock in. Look at that bitch-ass creeper. Hey! Hey! Go fuck yourself, buddy. You stupid, ugly, dumb idiot retard spurg. Look at this. Look at this fucking... Look at you. Look at you. Disgusting. Vile. Abhorrent. You are gross. You are gross. Get away from me. Get away from me. Don't you ruin my grass. Don't you do it. Oh, thank God. Oh. Where are all the sheep? I need to make a bed. I cannot find the sheep. Why is the sun not rising? Where are the sheep? Where, oh, where, oh, where are the sheep? Chad, if we don't find sheep here soon. Oh my god, you guys are creepy. The spiders are, they look like they're pedophiles. Straight up pedophiles. I don't care. More skeletons. More skeletons. Where are, oh, onions. Let's go. Let's go. All right, this one's boring. This ain't my content, Cal. Let's go, Peepaw.
And it not show up. I'm just not gonna do that.
Big fat Peepaw. Here we go.
I'll make sure. I'll get behind this. I'll as soon as the streams are with Nietzsche, I'm gonna get on it. I will. So yeah, I'm a little sick.
Don't die, bro. Chill out.
That's okay.
Get better.
Exactly. No one's left behind.
Exactly.
You know, hashtag Nietzsche Gang, Nietzsche Gang, Nietzsche Gang, right, guys? Can I get that? Hashtag Nietzsche Gang in the Nietzsche Gang, Nietzsche Gang. Got to do it 3 times. If you don't do it 3 times, then you're not true Nietzsche Gang, right? So let's.
What the fuck? Shut up.
Let's 100%
Get to the
put that in
thing.
there, for the Nietzsche Gang.
Nietzsche Gang, Nietzsche Gang.
Boring. JFA. The only thing that's boring is your
Comebacks, bro.
dude. That's boring.
JFA's got 1 comeback. Audio's not working, bro. Stream audio's down, bro. Audio not working, bro. Come on.
Don't you worry about one.
I noticed me in chat. The audio's bad. I'm JFA. Audio's not good. I can't hear. Oh, mute. That's JFA. That is literally JFA. Look at me.
We got plenty of time for.
Hey, Flatley. We were wondering for our podcast. Do you have contact with Chthonic? We'd really like him on our podcast. Meanwhile, Chthonic literally said he wants nothing to do with anything. Oh, I can eat the onion. Oh, yeah. Where the fuck are all the sheep, bro? I need a bed. I need to start sleeping, bro. I swear to God. I find the next sheep. I'm going to follow it till it grows its wool back. Let's go, Peepaw.
So, yeah, I've been gone. I was gone for a few days. I took a little, I guess you'd call it a vacation.
Yeah, there you go.
I went down to South Texas, and
where they told you not to be racist, right?
Visited with my eldest son. Me and the wife went down, and we visited with him for a few days.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
Hung out, and
family time.
Went and seen some of the attractions down that area. Had a didn't visit me. Yeah, there's a reason why, GG, because you incessantly stalk me. You harass me continuously. You send me Instagram videos that nobody wants to watch or see, and you think they're funny, and they're not. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay,
I killed a black pig. Not knowing there's a white pig over here. Yeah,
anyway,
get a white pig.
So
I did not mean to hurt you, little one.
Let's just get into it.
You are my child
I
now.
love when people ask if I had enough coffee. Like that's even a thing, right? Right? Like, what is enough
Coffee with people.
What is a freaking enough? I don't know. But whatever. So anyway,
where are the sheep?
iDubbbz. Wrong button. Right button.
iDubbbz what? iDubbbz what?
Louise. I don't like it.
Oh, I found a sheep.
So
Yes.
Put out a tweet.
I'm sorry.
Put out a tweet on the 12th of April while I was out and about, visiting, what have you. And said that on the 16th that...
Fuck you, Peepaw! Fuck you!
Thank you for the $5.
That scared the fuck out of me.
Back GG's palate cleansers.
What the fuck? Don't you ever do that again.
And anyway, put out this tweet saying the content chop returns. The chomp.
Okay, I gotta fucking...
whatever. Now, one of the things I did find interesting was that H3 responded to this.
Bro's speaking like it's a news report. Just like fucking react to it live, bro.
But I digress, right?
None of these fucking people react to anything live. Why? Why? Are you guys scared of giving your actual opinion live? Why do none of these people... Oh my God. They all do it. They all do it. They don't... Oh my fucking God. Now Recording is the last people to react to anything live. This is sad. It's AWT, Wall Smashers, and Now Recording. And that's it! Everyone else isn't reacting to anything live anymore. Well, maybe like Morale and all them do. Queeman. But the Peepaw Riveter cult, the K-Hut cast, Orb of Destiny, if you will. The... What do we call that? That little group over there. I don't know. Why does people not react to anything live?
Because we got a kinder, a gentler iDubbbz. The guy who sits in the corner while his wife makes OnlyFans content so that guys can subscribe to her OnlyFans and jerk off to it. We got a whole
Yes.
kinder, gentler, passive, you might say, right?
Live my life. So I think it's, you know, if I'm going to have the balls to go to...
You have no balls. You have 0 balls.
The irony, because you guys refuse to debate me on the kid behind the camera stuff. Something so simple. You guys have no balls. You actually have no balls. For you to say iDubbbz has no balls is completely insane. You guys actually have no fucking balls. You have no fight in your spirit. You have nothing in your... Actually, People has everything in his gut. You guys have no fucking balls. Jesus.
The only time that you get outraged, the only time that you stand up, the only time that you do anything is when your wife tells you to.
Ironic. Ironic, because you literally do the same thing. I'm running defense on people, or I'm running defense on iDubbbz right now. Ironic, because you guys do the same exact thing when everybody else makes their opinion on content. You guys wait for the majority of people to make their opinion known on specific pieces of content, so you cannot wrong them or be against them in any way. You have to basically ask the community what's the right piece of opinion to have on any content before you make a statement on it.
On your fucking neck, it says, attack, attack. What is this? $5 from Mikey, critical hit. Thank you.
Shout out
Appreciate
Mikey.
that. Oh, that's his first one. Oh, well, it's
Oh,
let's
it's
see
good
here.
I didn't run into those.
What is there?
Peepop peaks slower than the quartering? It's true.
With me to like it, but I don't guess I can.
It is true.
Anyway.
Tana's
Back
fan
home.
meet up
We're back
and
home.
say slurs at her and then make a video about how it's okay to say slurs. I think I should have the balls to make an apology video and take accountability for the mistakes I made. So that's what this video is.
So anyway, here's what's interesting, right? This is his apology video, and I'd be really interested. Be really, really interested. This was his apology video. I wonder if this guy, you remember at the end of this new content cop, the quote content cop, because it wasn't a content cop. Let's get that out of this, right out of the
I agree.
hopper.
I agree.
The video that came out that Ethan put out was not a content cop. He can call it a content cop. He can call it whatever he wants. I don't care, but it was not a content cop, right? What it was some more of his soy boy, passive aggressive bullshit. That's all it was, bullshit, right?
Right.
There was nothing typical. If he removed his, he unlisted whatever the ones that weren't removed by YouTube. He unlisted the, excuse me, he unlisted the content cops. There are what you call archive channels and whatever out there that have them. But if you go out there and search them and you can see them, they were full of comedy, right? They were stinging little jabs and quips and this, that, whatever else against whoever the content cop was on, critiquing him. That's not what this was, right? This was a I'm throwing my lot in with Hassan Piker and
all right,
his little band of cronies. That's all it is. Now you can be a Hassan Piker supporter. I don't care. You can like his content. You can dislike his content. I really don't care. But this was, this was not, like I said, this was not a content cop, right?
I like beer.
Thank you for becoming a member.
Holy
Mikey,
fuck!
Coffee beans there. Badwick, I love you. Content cop was a glorified breakup video. Yeah, that's one way.
I'm bored out of my fucking mind. I can't. Takes a mile and a half for him to get here. I'm bored. I'm so bored. I wanted to crash out. I can't crash out on this content. You know what? Well, the fuck was that? We'll be live tonight. We're gonna be live tonight. I have to answer this DM. I have to get this call. We're gonna be live later tonight. Hold on.